Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Gonna do something a little bit different today. It's been ages since I've driven in Assetto Corsa last time. So I was diving back into it over the weekend. I purchased all the DLC and now I'm looking for some great mods to expand the Assetto Corsa library. And yeah, I was just hoping that you guys would help me a little bit, if you could point me in the right directions, pointing out some must-have mods that I must have missed, because yeah, it's been ages since I was driving Assetto Corsa. Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of racing here and we chill a little bit, and maybe if you guys come up with a must-have mod that I don't own yet, then I'll just go ahead and download it and I will try it out. Hi Ketchamal, hi MJ, hi StickDad. Supercars mod. Yeah, I might actually try that one. Let's just do a few laps here. We are on Donington in the Alpha GTA. You guys let me know. For Transit mod, yeah. I'll run it on the Nordschleife, of course, right? Sabine Schmidt style. BTCC Nissan, the Nissan Primera, yeah, I've already downloaded that one. Drove it a little bit. Man, that car has so much grip. In general, all the cars in Assetto Corsa seem to have amazing amounts of grip. I've also downloaded the Simracing system app, so maybe at some point we'll do some online racing. But I have so little experience in Assetto Corsa, I wouldn't know what to do in the setups. I've also downloaded the LA Canyons track. It looks quite amazing for a mod track. Wow, the AI braked early here. The AI is at 98%, I believe. Just 2% short of the maximum. Right now I'm noticing a little bit of stuttering, even though the frames are locked at 60 FPS. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. RSS GT pack, yeah, I've heard about that one, but that one you have to buy it, right? I think I'll just check out some free mods for now, and if I'm still hooked, then I might purchase some mods. Sebring and Bathurst. Well, there's several different versions of Bathurst, right? There's one from Forza Motorsport, which I've downloaded. That one looks pretty good. Sebring, I think I might have downloaded that one already as well. I was also looking at, expanding the GT3 roster. There's a few cars missing, right? Like, I haven't found a nice BMW M6, and the Bentley There's a couple of versions, but they don't really look that great, to say the least. But then I heard there's this United Racing Designs mod. Maybe that one is worth buying. But I was on their website and I didn't really find that one. Hi Manfred. Formula student, that sounds interesting. I've downloaded the Formula 3 mod, which has good reviews. 1975 F1 pack. Does it sound any decent and then drive any good? Because there's a lot of mods out there and I don't want to waste too much hard drive space on mods that are not really up there with the quality. This Donington track though looks really good, have to say. And yeah, I was also wondering about several graphics mods. I've downloaded this natural post-processing filter, which is what we are currently running. I think that looks pretty good. I wish I could do something with the clouds. There's a good and bad weather suit mod, which looks really good on the previews, but apparently you can't use it online, so I've been staying away from that one. Yeah, Donington reminds me a lot of GT Legends. That was a go-to track in that game. Was it GT Legends? Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Also GTR 2, if I'm not mistaken. Hi Maridan. Whoops. So what's your guys' favorite car and track combination in Assetto Corsa that I should definitely check out? Yeah, LA Canyons is pretty fun. I like a bit more twisty roads usually, like Tiger Florio and other hill climb tracks. LA Canyons is pretty much, it's like a highway, very wide open corners, which is also fun if you have the right car, I guess. Man, the AI is slow. What's going on? Super slow. It's almost maximum difficulty. But that's what I've been finding out here, driving Assetto Corsa a little bit in this weekend. It's a very good driving simulator, but not a very good racing simulator. Like, I didn't really have a great race offline so far. Yeah, Feldbadring. I've driven that one just before I started the stream. That is looking super nice, that one. What kind of era is that track? It's like 60s or even before 60s, right? Like 50s, 40s kind of era. What up, Pepe Gamer? And then I've spent like hours today downloading skins for all the cars. Man, it's a project to get Assetto Corsa modded. Well, it's easy enough to mod it. Not that it's complicated, but man, I really like a race room. You just get all the skins with your purchase. You don't have to go and spend looking for liveries. Yeah, this is getting boring here. 6 laps in and the AI is nowhere. Let's go back to the menu. Let's double check what the AI difficulty was here. Shouldn't I see that here? Somewhere here. $95, okay. Yeah, it's not that far from the maximum though. Let's do a lap on Felperring, because yeah, that is a really nice track. And pick a nice old school car. Let's see here, there's so many cars. Downloaded a few already. I've also tried Road Atlanta, yeah, but I was trying to get a grid together with you know, the Daytona prototypes or the DPIs, but I haven't found any of those modern looking Daytona prototypes. And then with the GTE cars, I'm not actually sure. Wait, can we look by tag? No. GTE. Oh, that's not all GTE cars. We have the Ferrari, right? That's a GT2. That's a GT2, the Corvette. And that's it. No, there's a Porsche as well, isn't there? The RSR, that's a GT2 as well. So in theory, we're only missing the BMW, aren't we? And there is GT3s in the WeatherTech IMSA as well. So I don't know, but let's do first a lap around Feldbergring. I have not purchased the Ferrari pack, the anniversary pack yet. I purchased the red pack, if I remember correctly the name. But I do kind of like, well, I haven't driven all those Porsches yet either.
You know they're out there, don't you?
Let's go with a nice old school 911. There's only the RSR, isn't there? I like this one. Let's go with that combo for a quick lap. And we're just gonna do a practice, not a race. The Yellowbird, yeah, but I've driven it and that one is not really so drifty. It's super twitchy, that one. The shaders mod, that's the one that allows you to drive at night, right? With headlights on and stuff like that. This is looking really nice. I've also downloaded the content manager. It's a pretty cool tool, that one. purchased or I donated so I could get the full version, but I haven't received a mail yet. Not sure how long that usually takes. Yeah, what I don't like with this car is the sound. It sounds a bit digital, a bit synthetic. But really great atmosphere on this track. GT Classic. That's the GT Legends conversion, or isn't it? With a bunch of new cars. So far I've mainly only explored what's on race department. I don't think I saw that one there. I've also heard about the Assetto Corsa prototype Legends mod. But then I've also read that most of the cars in there are not that great. Look at this looks so stunning. The open field on the left, the old school banners. Looks really great, this track. Great job whoever did that one. Feels like getting you to try heroin, yeah. Yeah, man, I was missing out on Assetto Corsa. I haven't touched it in 2 or 3 years. But now with the Assetto Corsa Competizione release, I was getting a bit into the Assetto Corsa feeling, and decided that I'll go ahead and reinstall the Assetto Corsa 1. It's still a good game. The only thing that is something I don't like about it is, I mean, the AI. I haven't really had a good race yet. But it's fun to just jump into a car and drive around. It's so easy to drive in Assetto Corsa. I don't know what it is. I mean, I haven't driven these cars in real life, so who am I to say if it's realistic or not? What I noticed though, it's so much easier to drive in Assetto Corsa than any other sim. But yeah, man, this track looks awesome. Riverside, Bridgehampton and Thames Road. I've actually just downloaded it before I started the stream. I've downloaded those. I haven't tried them out yet. Oops, that's a tight one. Yeah, regarding apps, I've tried to keep it at the minimum. I don't know, when I would do online racing, I would probably need some more elaborate scoring and timing. But for just single player cruising around like this, I don't need much on screen. Wow. This is annoying with the mouse. It keeps popping up on screen. Is there no way to eliminate that? Every time the mouse moves, the cursor shows up on screen. Yeah, so that was a lap. Really, really lovely track. I need to drive some quicker car around here sometime. Then I found a free cam, which is pretty cool. It's a bit weird to operate. Whoa. Anywho, let's try something else. Bridgehampton. Let's try that one. I haven't driven it yet. Bridgehampton race circuit. Let's see, what kind of car could we drive here? Something historic. Let's try. Was it this one? Oh wait, the yellow bird. Oops, that damn Z. There it is. Because I've downloaded the Magnus Walker skin for that car. It's not the exact model for it, but it looks pretty good. Let's try this out. I see when I go to the main menu, you guys don't see that, right? I thought I switched scene, but I guess not. Well, there's not much new for me in the Assetto Corsa Competizione 2 update. I'm not using VR. I like that they fixed the dampening in the force feedback, so now the force feedback is somewhat okay. And yeah, I mean, the track looks good, the car looks good, drives okay. A lot of understeer. Still don't really have, still don't feel as connected in Assetto Corsa Competizione as I do in Assetto Corsa and Race Room and other simulators. Man, this is super bright here in the sunlight. This yellow bird is a rocket man. And this track is bumpy. Are you kidding me? This car is crazy, man. Super direct steering makes it difficult to drift this one. I know this car from that famous video. Who's the guy who's drifting it around the Nordschleife? I forgot his name. Some German dude. Wow. But this car, it is so twitchy here. %100% turbo. I didn't know I could change the turbo. Now it's an old video that... Whoa, holy shit! This car, man, is trying to kill me. Crazy stuff. Hi, John. Okay, was that a lap already? It's a short lap. I don't know the track either, so I've been being careful here. Stefan, yeah, that sounds about right. That rings a bell, yeah. He was drifting the car insanely well, but in here the car feels very difficult to control. It's super twitchy. I don't know if the steering lock is set up properly. Doesn't feel like 900 degrees. What a monster. Oh my god. This car is so difficult to control. Well, everybody can create a mod track if you have the skills for it. There's a lot of fictional tracks that you can download. So how can I change the turbo? Ah, okay, there it is. Let's try with 10%, see if that is more controllable. Hey Scout. Yeah, the wheel does match. Let me double check that. Yeah, the wheel is alright. Through the content manager I've enabled the hard lock option, which apparently should apply correct steering settings to all the cars, if I understood that one correctly. But yeah, the track is looking really good. Definitely has an old school vibe to it. Also a little bit of a club track vibe. I could see racing some Mazda MX-5s here. Does this track exist in real life? I don't even know. No, I'm not running it through Content Manager. Do those settings only apply if you start it from Content Manager? Maybe that's the case. I had a problem with Content Manager with my two shifters. I have two TH8A shifters from Thrustmaster, and when I was launching Assetto Corsa from Content Manager, it wouldn't allow me to shift. It only recognizes one of those shifters, and that one that it recognizes is not mapped for H-shift. Wow, crazy stuff. Let's see what else we can try. The track shut down some decades ago, I see. I hope this time I switched the scene for you guys so you can see my menu. Yes. Right on. So I've downloaded this Bentley, but it doesn't look really good. The cockpit is not very nice. But there must be a better Bentley somewhere, right? What else have I downloaded that we could check out? Yeah, so this one, the F3, I haven't driven it yet. I hear it's really good. We can actually try that one on maybe a vanilla track, one that I know. Actually, Cadwell, I haven't driven that one either. Let's do like a race weekend with a little bit of practice. Ginetta GT4, yeah, okay. I'll keep that one in mind. Oh wow, very colorful gloves. So, I don't think I know this track at all. That's pretty decent sounds for Assetto Corsa. I don't know this track, I don't know where I'm going. Keeping it easy. Okay, this car is very low force feedback. Is there a way to adjust that on a per car basis? I've seen an app, but I'm not sure if that's what it does. Force feedback controller. It mentions the car up there. Use the steering wheel app. For doing what? But what steering wheel app? That one you mean? The force feedback controller, yeah? Here I can just adjust the overall FFB, right? That's like the gain for this car, or am I right in thinking that? Let's try 150. See if that. Still very light in the corners. Holy moly. I remember that track from R Factor days. Done some historic touring car racing here. This is not a good Formula 3 track, I think. Way too bumpy and hilly, too many elevation changes. But looking good though, the track. Not bad, not bad. Safe. Yeah, still feels kind of the same. I feel a lot of detail, but not a lot of, you know, lateral forces when I steer. But also I'm not really loading up the car, I'm not on the limit. But this, yeah, this track is not made for this car. Whoops, sorry boys. Where do I see the FFB meter? I need to have a look at that. Let's try a different track with this one. Brands GP. What? Yes. Ah, okay. Not very streamer friendly, Assetto Corsa. Unless you are in-game. Here we are then. Okay. So up there, I don't know if you see my mouse cursor. That's the FFB meter, yeah? I see. Yeah, I mean, when you load up the car, I feel when the car is like hitting curbs and stuff like that, I can't access those apps when paused, right? Where was it then? The steering wheel. There. This needs much more. Let's try with 200. Yeah, you see, that's why I like driving different games. You can do certain things in certain games that you can't do in other games. Like drive on Brands Hatch Grand Prix. Can use Assetto Corsa for that, and other things you can use Race Room for that. Man, this mouse popping up on the screen is really annoying. Holy shit, AI. Not loving this corner. Uh-oh. Damn, just a little bit on the grass. It goes straight. I've got damage off, by the way. Clears and radicals. Well, the BTCC drives here, and there is several formula classes in their support series. Oh my god, CPU 99%. What the Weird. Why is my CPU struggling so much? I mean, I'm streaming, but god damn it. Find it funny how the game goes into slow motion mode. Yeah, I mean, car is pretty decent. Shit ton of grip. As I said earlier, every car in Assetto Corsa is just... Not every car, as we saw with the Yellowbird. That one is not easy to drive. That one is ridiculously difficult to drive. But most of the more aerodynamic heavy race cars are just so easy to drive in Assetto. But man, this CPU thing is weird. Did I switch back to the games scene? Yeah, I did. Weird. I don't think I've got the generator mod. I should actually try that one out. See if I can download it. I guess it's on race department. There's the Geneta GT4 mod, isn't there? Or is that the one you mentioned earlier as well, right? Which one is it? Is it this one? GT4 2017 version. I think that's the one, isn't it? Does it come with liveries or do I have to download those separately? There's the Geneta Super Cup. Geneta G55 GT4. I'm confused, guys. Did I download the right one? What's this one? That's a different, that's not a GT4, or is it? Hello Jonas. GT4 and Super Cup. I'll just download both then. Somebody mentioned the supercars, V8 supercars. Would I be able to find that one here? Doesn't look like. Savos VV Racing? Yeah, I do have the content manager. Oh, that looks nice. Is that the mod we talked about earlier? Project Cars 2, not a fan, and Automobilista, I currently don't have it installed. I did purchase the game stock car, whatever it was back then, and never really managed to move over to Automobilista. It's okay, I'm just playing around a little bit. I don't think Sector 3 will mind. Is that a good mod here that which I'm looking at? Forget V8 supercars. I mean, I don't know, this one doesn't look so bad. Looks alright, this one. You guys are not even seeing what I'm showing you. No wonder I'm not getting answers. Sorry. Yeah, Dino, doing a little bit of Assetto Corsa today, just checking out what I have missed over the past 2 years. GT500 mod. I mean, cockpit is decent. Not looking fantastic though. Hello, Eve-Marie. If we go by the category Assetto Corsa cars and then we go by rating, the Mazda, I mean that one exists already in Assetto Corsa. I guess that one came stuck later after the mod already existed. NFS Tournament, that doesn't sound like something I'm interested in. I've downloaded the Leon TCR. Single car F1 mods I'm not really interested in either. Peugeot 504. Oh, they bought the mod. I see, I see. Yeah, the RSS GT pack definitely looks good. I hear very good things about it, but before I start buying content, I'm gonna check out what's here for free. Since I don't know how long I will keep playing Assetto Corsa really. USCC mod. Oh, those are the two Determa prototypes, right? Yeah, I've downloaded these. They're pretty good. Also very good sounds. I think it's also fun sounds in these. And then we have the Super Cup. Alright. Let's check out the Ginetta Super Cup. So I hope that the content manager, again, see if I shift here, it doesn't recognize it. Ah, now it does actually down there. Okay, let's just hope it works then. Ginetta. What's the difference between RHD and LHD? No idea. Let's try this one. Oh, left-hand drive and right-hand drive. Oh, good that we picked the right one then. What would be a good track for this one? Let's try a track that I know again. Craft? No. Let's try Mugello, why not? That's a stock track, isn't it? Well, yeah, Okayama could be nice, but it doesn't look that great though, that's it. At least the version I've downloaded. Let's give it a try. I wanna get some clouds in here, but I can get... If I choose light clouds, it looks very overcast. I don't know why. Let's try here, few clouds. I don't know what the difference is. DRM revival mod is not good. I thought it was one of the must-haves, honestly, but I haven't tried it. It's also payware, isn't it? Let's go for a weekend and practice a little bit. So here with the grid type, I guess we're going with same car in this scenario. GBW? Good bad weather. Is that one compatible with online? I've read that it, you need to disable that one if you want to play online. Is that correct? Is that what people using the content manager for, right? So maybe when I get the full version, it's a bit easier to do that. But what does it mean? You can still have it enabled and drive online without being kicked, right? It just doesn't work, as in it doesn't give you the actual weather that it's supposed to, or... Oof, man. I don't know, man, about this cockpit. Looks a bit plasticky. Let's see how this looks from here. Oh my god. I cannot adjust this view, right? Because if I go here and I change my seat, it only affects the cockpit, but not this one. But I guess if I do this, it will be almost the same. Yeah. How can I configure the dashboard camera? Not via this app, right? Yeah, exactly. You can turn off the driver, and then you can basically move forward to simulate the dash camera. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, in ACC you can. I know. I appreciate that. I see those trees look a bit weird on them hills. Whoa! Now it's shifting automatically. I guess this has to do with the commands that I'm using for OBS. Now it's off again. Yeah, you see I choose few clouds and it looks super overcast. Is that normal, or is that one of my mods that messed up my weather? I'm not seeing a few clouds, I'm seeing like a super overcast sky. Yeah, again, this car would need a little extra FFB. So that's basically the force feedback multiplier in Assetto Corsa, right? Through this app. Yeah, I really want to install the GBW mod. I've been hesitating though because I don't know if I can go online with it. I don't want to get it doesn't really. It's not like it gets detected as a cheat or something, right? It just doesn't work online, or. Yeah, I like this car. Drives alright. Feels pretty good. It does work online, right. Then I should really check it out. Let's do one more lap here and then I'm gonna try and install that mod. You see, today's stream is not really about doing a race or anything. I just want to really chill a little bit and talk a little bit of Assetto Corsa with you guys. It's good to have some of the experts here, because I don't really know that much about those mods. I've been out of Assetto Corsa for 2 years. Haven't kept track of the latest and greatest mods. So that means I can use the GBW mod offline and it will look better, and when I go online it will look just normally. But it won't be messed up or anything, right? Yeah, if only the cockpit had a little better shader in this car. A little bit more detail. And now I have no CPU problems at all, but earlier I was getting like CPU slowdown. Very strange. I like Yokoyama, but visually this one is not quite up there with the top mods in my opinion. Yeah, maybe that was it, Baker, because the AI was piled up in the gravel pit on Brands Hatch earlier when the CPU was going nuts. It's just so much grip in Assetto Corsa. The cars like drive on rails. It's really... It's amazing when you come from another sim and you're expecting to, you know, dance a little bit with the car, but well, okay, yeah, if you drive stupidly over curbs then you get punished. But just driving through a corner, there is, if anything, there's understeer, but yeah, like this car. So a quick look from the outside. It's decent sounds as well for Assetto Corsa standards. Yeah, many cars have much a lot of grip in Assetto Corsa. What was I gonna do? Ah, yeah, good bad weather mod. And here I'm again not sure which one to get because there's different ones. But I guess, do I get this one or do I get the suite? I don't know what the difference is, but this one is more recent. So I'm guessing I should get the good and bad weather suite. You see, it says not compatible for online racing and require content manager. Well, I do have content manager, but I don't have the full version. Can I still use this? Aha, I need the full version. Interesting. Because you see, this looks really good. Those clouds look amazing compared to what I'm currently seeing. Well, let's try this one then. I guess, I mean, this also looks really good though, so. But what worries me is that I have already donated to the content manager and I have not received a mail yet with a code to the full version. But I guess that will come, and until then, let's try this one then. So this replaces the default weather, or how to install. I don't want to mess up my installation, so let's read through this real quick. But it says I need to download Content Manager. Did I download the right version? Yes, I did. No, I'm not on the Discord, Baker, of Content Manager. Okay. Well, at least I think my donation went through, because I'm not entirely sure. I need to double check before I start bothering him. But that shall not be the concern right now. We'll get that sorted sometime, but do I also need the content manager for this though? This looks complicated, but I have no previous installation, so I guess we start from here and we copy the files to the Assetto Corsa main folder. I don't want to install Reshade for now, because that is gonna be messy. But it says here again to run Content Manager. Maybe I'll take my time with this, and I'm not gonna install it right here, right now, during the stream, because this might take a few minutes to go through this correctly. There are any other must-have mods? Not only thinking cars and tracks, but anything really. Sounds, oh yeah. I think the Fonseca sounds are a must-have, right? So I'm gonna guess I'm gonna download these. These 4, at least. Did I miss one? Part 2. Yeah, Felpering, I've downloaded that one. Fonseca is working for R52, nice, good for him. Evening, John. Yeah, the TM final was great. The race yesterday was even more intense though. If you saw that one, super close fights with Peffet and was it Rust? I think it was Rust, wasn't it? Norris Ring. Hang on, search for that one. I should search in Assetto Corsa tracks. Though. I guess it's not on race department. This looks like Alex's track. Comet, yeah. Converted with permission. .1, is that the same that we were just looking at here? Let's get it from race department. Virginia, I've downloaded, yes. LA Canyons, I've downloaded that one too. No, Race Room is not built for mods, no. Watkins Glen, I've downloaded and checked out. That one is also really good, yeah. Road Atlanta, I've downloaded that one already, and it's semi-decent. It's not the best looking track, but it's an alright version. I still remember that track has been work in progress for so many years. First it was R Factor, and then R Factor 2, and then Assetto Corsa. Was never really completely completed. So let's check out here the what we've downloaded. Fonseca Soundpack Part 1. New Jersey Motorsports Park. Not familiar with that one. Part 2. Goddamn WinRAR always wants to be activated. I should install 7-zip. I shall check it out. New Jersey Motorsports Park. So what part 3? What's a good car to drive on that motorsports park? Hey CMB unit. And part 4. Wow, Assetto Corsa is really a science project with all those mods. Audio Lloyd's mod. Isn't the RSR also updated through the Funseeker? I wasn't sure, did I install part 4 already? Let's double check that. I was looking at the V8 mod, but somebody told me it's not worth it. But I might just download it to check it out though, and I'll be the judge myself. Bam, so that's another bunch of mods installed. Let's look for that New Jersey. Okay, yeah, I'll see how it sounds now, and maybe I'll compare it with the one you mentioned. Okay, this is looking all right. Let's get it. Love my download speed. I hope the stream is not buffering while I'm downloading, but it seems to be alright. That's the V8 supercar mod, right? Let's download it and see if it's good. I mean, the renders and deliveries look nice. Download here. GT Legends. Isn't that a cheap conversion from GT Legends? Where would I go about downloading that one? I do like those GT cars. Oh, F1 Classic. Do I still have an account there? I do. Uh, 800 megabyte. Right, so V8 supercars. Gonna try those on Bathurst. Should be fun. Sounds fun. I hope they sound alright. I hope they drive alright, which is always the biggest problem with most of the mods in Assetto Corsa. Wow, what is that? Is that a Jaguar? What is that? It's not a BMW, is it? No. Looks like a Jaguar. Am I right? Skyline. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, that's true. This one is nice too. But this one was not in GT Legends the game, but it was added in R Factor in the historic GT and Touring Car mod. But yeah, the model looks more recent though. Maybe it was updated or maybe it was made from scratch, who knows. Looks good. How to install constructive. I need to remember to do that because I have that DLC. I need to copy that over. But while this one's downloading, let's check out those supercars. Let's see, do I need to restart Content Manager or does it find it? Supercars. Oh, that's not those kind of supercars. There's a Ford in there, right? With the supercars. Guess I'll have to restart it. No, oh, that was the wrong. That's Assetto Corsa Competizione. Supercars brand. Let's see if I can just kill that here. Right. Assetto Corsa Content Manager, that's the one I'm looking for. But what's the best way to navigate to a class? Okay, there's the car. I would think tag, right? Oh, V8 SC. That makes sense. So we have the Ford Falcon, Holden, and Nissan. Ford looks nice. What are those? 2017 or 18? It says 18. Oh, that's a nice one. Let's go with the monster livery though. And then let's check Bathurst. Let's go with a clear. Actually, this mod came with a specific weather. Maybe let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Right on. Alright, this is not looking so bad. I hope it sounds alright. Hi RaceTube. Wow, this volume just changed, right? Need to lower the volume a bit. Hello. Oh my god. Yeah, liking this. Doesn't sound awful. Cockpit looks good. Let's see how it drives. Not bad. Let's let the AI pass because... Come on, overtake. Oh my god. I just lost connection with the ground. Took off over that bump. Yeah man, I like this. It's not bad at all. Yeah, no, the AI is not fantastic. I just want to let him pass because I'm still trying to get familiar with the car and the track. Hey JP Miranda, yeah, just checking what I've missed really in the past 2 years where I've never driven Assetto Corsa. It's again one of those super easy to drive cars, not really so challenging. Very much on rails. But I guess just to have a little bit of fun, it's alright. Gears are a bit too short. Man, I really would need to use the sequential shifter, but my sequential shifter is on the right side, so that feels weird. But I guess I could just disable the driver and steering wheel, then it wouldn't be so awkward. Oh my god, always getting understeer here over that bump. No, there's no mods for race room. Getting slight frame drops here. Gonna come into pit lane and change the setup, adjusting the gears. Yeah, Baker, for me it feels very much on rails, this car. God damn it. Let's go back to pits and at least adjust the gears a little bit. So if I increase the final gear ratio, that will give me longer gears, right? Yes. Let's try that again. Real head motion. I don't like I don't like look to apex and stuff like that. It's just messing with me, really. AI does not want to overtake in Assetto Corsa. Come on, blue flag guys, you can't pass me. Yeah, if the cars were a little bit more fun to drive, this could be an awesome mod. But it's really so easy and on rails. Look, I'm driving like an idiot down here, braking too late, but still not getting in trouble at all. Okay, and here I just understeered into the wall. Yeah, AI is not the strongest point of Assetto Corsa. Holy moly! Lost it over the curbs. Can we look at that on the replay? I have not played Automobilista. I've played the game Stock Car Extreme, but I never managed to update. Hang on, can we have a better camera? Man, it's bouncing, this car. Not sure that suspension is working as it should here. Get a different camera. Assetto Corsa curbs. I mean, yeah, I wasn't that far off with how I use that curb, but yeah, again, can't see shit. It's like bouncing off the ground. That was weird. There's currently not much I can tell you about race room news. Other than there's some fundamental changes coming, but I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell you. But I'm sure the guys at Sector 3 will share some news with you fairly soon. Weird collision and weird understeer. What's going on with my tires? You know what? Let's just do a quick race here, see if we can have some fun against the AI, even though I doubt it. Better VR support. You got anything specific that you wanna see improve? Because I thought it was pretty good, but better than Assetto Corsa Competizione. License system, yeah, that's something we wanna do. Absolutely, very similar to, yeah, what you guys are familiar with from other systems, and also similar to, you know, iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Simracing system, a mix between those things is something that we want to do. But yeah, it's slow progress, unfortunately, but we're not giving up. We want to do this, and we'll see when it will be ready. I think it's going to be a step-by-step release. I mean, we have already done the systems. The rating system is for multiplayer performance is already done. The safety rating that looks at incidents is already done. What we just really need to do now is to have a system with scheduled races, like Simracing system, you know, where you can sign up for a race and you know those are ranked sessions. So those races you will be rated, and then we'll show it to you guys in your profiles and everything that you would expect from such a system. So that is definitely something we planned to do for a long time, and we still have the plans to do it. We just have a lot of other stuff on the table, but I really hope we can get it out sooner than later. DTM 18, no, we don't have that license, but I kind of wish we would do DTM 2020 or 2021. No, 2020, when the new regulations come in. Might get interesting again. Man, this really looks good. The cars look good, the tracks look good, sounds are not bad. Just the handling is a bit arcadish, in my opinion. I mean, I have not driven these cars in real life. Holy shit. Gonna restart that. Focus a little bit more. The AI is slowing down a lot. Oh, come on. Seriously. Let's have a look at that replay. Can't see. There. Bit ridiculous, that collision. I guess this is what Jardia meant when he said that he preferred Raceroom, because you can actually rub and race a little bit more. You can rub doors, tires, and you don't kill yourself immediately with every little collision. Let's give it one more try. Just gonna take it a bit more easy and respect that the AI no traction control. Man, it certainly feels like it does have traction control. Also no ABS. Hi Adrian. Mamma mia. Traffic jam. Maybe there's a handling mod somewhere out there for these cars that would make them a little bit more fun. Yeah, it certainly looks good. Unfortunately, not very fun to drive. It just drives like on rails. Not a whole lot of dynamics that I can feel in the car. Yeah, I'm gonna try a different car in a moment. I just wanted to give this mod a good try. I mean, it's a shame because the track looks amazing, car looks pretty good. If only it would drive a little bit better. Do I see my position in the sidekick somewhere? I mean, it's still fun though, can't deny that. But yeah, I mean the cars are just super easy to drive. Wow, I actually managed to lock up the front tire here. Yeah, but is there a good Bathurst track for Automobilista? I really need an app to see my position, because I don't know where to look for my position right now. I mean, the audio is the least of the problems. I mean, it doesn't sound great, it also doesn't sound terrible like some of the other cars in Assetto Corsa. It just feels completely numb, that car, you know. I sent the AI straight over through that chicane. So yep, yet somehow they managed to stay on the road. Yeah, I mean, there are a bunch of mods installed also already here to make it look better. This isn't a vanilla Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa 1, sorry. Oh, I'm getting a little bit in trouble now. Why does it say my front tires are 0 in the top in my sidekick? What is that, 0? I can't operate it in pause menu. Temp, pressure, brake. Must be where? Temp, pressure, brake. Where? Yeah. It says I'm down to 0 on my front tires. Very strange. Well, fuck. Let's have a look at the tire app. If I can find that one. Has too many apps. I should disable the dev apps, I guess. Where's the tire app? There. I don't know. This doesn't really match what I'm seeing on the Sidekick. I guess that's just some kind of bug. Let's try something different. That Legends mod, is it done downloading? Yes. Oh, this sounds like it's complicated to install. Or not, it's just individual cars, right? Okay. So I'm guessing these all go into the cars folder. Bam. For those AMS sounds? Oh, you can drag and drop to Content Manager? Interesting. I did not know that. You mean like from the archive directly onto the Content Manager? No, that's not the DRM revival mod. This is Assetto Corsa Legends. It's like a GT Legends mod. What happens if I drag and drop to the Content Manager? It just puts them in the right folder. Is that what it does? Let's try this. Okay. Don't know what it did. Guess it did something. But what was it about the RSR works only if you have purchased the DLC pack? Yes, I did that. How to install Porsche 911 RSR, extract folders, content, blah blah blah. Go to oh wait, okay. So the wait, did I do something wrong? Because copy the following files. Ah, okay. In this folder, I copy these files. B, C, and D. Yeah, I copy these and I paste them in the AC Legends 911 RSR. Right, this should do the trick. Let's give this one a go. Cool. Where's that Ferrari GTB though? Oh no, wait. There was the threat. I'm not seeing this car. Or am I blind? Oh, the entire RAR file and drag it to Content Manager. But what does that do? Ah, oben die grünen Striche. Oh, I see. I did not know that. That's good to know. Can you uninstall mods via that content manager like that as well, or? I need to look more into how this content manager works. But I'm looking for that Ferrari GTB. I'm not seeing it. That is a Ferrari, isn't it? This car. Yeah. There it is. Why is this one not tagged as Legends? That's strange. I wanna try this one. Cool, cool, yeah, this content manager is definitely a great piece of work. Let's see, I've downloaded some weird tracks that I want to check out. I don't know if they're worth driving. This one doesn't look so bad. Never heard about this track before. Bridgehampton, that's a very recommended one. Let's try that one. Yeah, I'm just so used to installing mods manually that I'm not really bothered by it. I like having control of what's going inside my installation. I don't want to spam it with readme files and PDFs and templates, all things that I don't need. So I just copy whatever I need to. Oh, this is looking nice. Oh, now I have only Ferraris as opponents. That's not what I wanted. Opponents. This is also something I need to get familiar with. Hang on. Oh, grid type. Same car? No. Random. Same brand classes, same era and class. Same racing class. But this one is in its own class for some reason. I just want to race this car against the other cars of this mod, you know what I mean? So, do I need to custom pick those cars now? Same era. It's weird. I see, RK. Well, I guess we're gonna pick them manually then. Can I add all of those? Yes. But I also want to add my own car. This seems a bit cumbersome, honestly. That's probably not the right way, the way I'm doing it right now. Do matching performance ratio to weight. Okay. In here, filtered by, or oh, that one. But it's only those three then. You know, I'll just do this manually real quick now. Okay, so, but now they're only one each. How can I cannot go higher than 9 opponents now. I just really want to try to understand this. Add them again. Well, that's a pain in the ass. Where's the GTB again? Not in here, apparently. But I guess the good thing is that you can save this car selection as a preset, which that is nice. And now I have the problem again that the content manager messed up my control setting. I can't shift into first gear. Christ's sake. Choose subclass. Why does it mess with my gear shifter? It works here. It gets confused, I think, because I have two gear shifter of the same kind. I think this is a bug. Yeah, custom skins is also something that we have already finished the code for it to work in Race Run, but the front end needs to be done. So it will come, it will come. Let's see if this works now. Sorry, I always forget to switch scene so you can view my display when I go out of Assetto Corsa. It's unfortunately not showing you my menus. But you haven't missed much. At least this works now. Evening, Zimmy. Wait, is this? This looks very similar to Riverside. Is it Riverside? Did I not pick Bridgehampton? This exposure multiplier is not really working with this post-processing preset, I guess. Aha, okay. Then should check out the other track then. Yeah, it's another one of those cars that needs some FFV multiplying. Can barely feel anything. Maybe I should just increase my overall FFB strength. I've got a lot of screen tearing if I don't use VSync in Assetto Corsa. Even though I have kept the frame limit at 60. It's really bad, the screen tearing. Much worse than in other games. I can just use plus and minus, that's good to know, thank you, Lino. Yeah, I think these, except the gloves are looking like they're, wow, that sound though. Don't know if you guys heard that. The gloves look a bit like they're wet, super glossy shaders. But other than that, this looks pretty good. Limit 69 VSync on, but with VSync you have this input lag. And that's not really a good thing to have. Yeah, this mod isn't so bad. I mean, graphically it looks alright. Sound is, well, it's not terrible. I think these are actually, this might actually be the either GT Legends or Historics sounds. I'm not sure. Well, without VSync, the steering wheel is like, it's almost in sync. It's not bad at all. With the VSync it's much worse. You have no lag. I find that hard to believe. But yeah, nice stuff. Let's go into race session. Just gonna do a few laps and then maybe we'll try something else. Interesting, I don't have to clutch on my upshifts. But I do need to clutch on my downshifts. Ooh, that BMW looks great in this livery. Man, CPU is again struggling with all this AI. It's really not the most efficient way to run AI on the same physics and refresh rate as the player. Still learning this track as I race here. At least the AI is not slow in this mod. If anything, I'm still slow on this track. You know, I've downloaded a mod today. Whoa, sorry. That increases the grid size on the nose shaft to 108 cars. So I've tried it out and immediately everything went slow motion. That's a shame. No VLN in Assetto Corsa, offline at least. Iona. I like how this smart drives. At least this car. It's not too easy, but it's also not insanely difficult. But man, CPU is giving me some stuttering. I've done Riverside before, I think. Oops. I didn't remember that corner. Let's briefly check out Riverside. Oh no, that one I've not tried yet. Riverside, this looks like Sonoma to me. Is this like an old school Sonoma, or what is the deal? What's with the orange thingy here? It says Norris ring. I don't think this one is working. Well, it's Sunday, stuntman. It's a taking off a day from race room day today, yeah. Riverside, yeah. Let's check it out. I also want to check out some of the liveries I've downloaded for the MX-5 Cup. So these are the vanilla liveries, I assume, and those are the downloaded ones. Actually, the vanilla liveries are not that bad. Let's try this. Yes, Sandman, that's my understanding. So what is this? Is this a... It's 8 shift. Alright. Okay, this is not Sonoma. Oh no, I forgot to change the opponents. Man. I guess we can save this one as GT Legends. And then do this. I forgot to switch scenes again, but you're just missing out on the menu. Give me 1 second, guys.
You are a function of this total galaxy. The real deep down you is the whole universe. And it's doing your living organism or its behavior. It's expressing it as a singer sings a song.
Okay, so now we should be good to go. Is this a real track, guys? I never heard about this one. Wow, I have a lot to learn. AI is much quicker than I am right now. Don't know where I'm going. Not going where he went. '60s and '70s, I see. Man, my FPS are like super stable at 60, but yet I have this micro stuttering. It's a shopping mall here now, man. I kind of like these Mazdas. Pretty sure you could have some nice online racing with these cars. It's a very flat track though, isn't it? There was one section that was a bit hilly. Wow, even has an oval section. Well, at least a little banked corner. I have no idea where I'm going. That one's flat. This is all flat, at least in this car. This is much faster than what I'm going as well. By the way, guys, there is a force feedback setting in the content manager. Gyroscopic effect. Should I enable that or no? Because it feels like I'm missing something now since I've disabled it again. I had it enabled first, but then I've read that you should only use it with direct drive wheels. This is the Mazda MX-5 Cup, John. Oh my god, that corner taking me by surprise. Alright, I can just use plus and minus. Let's go in the pits and go into race session. Can learn the track better if I follow an AI car, but I'll probably not be able to follow them for long. So it's only for direct drive wheels, okay. Oh my god, did not see that guy. Jesus. But man, yeah, contacts in Assetto Corsa are severe. I cannot just lift when upshifting here, I need to clutch. Yeah, it's a fun track, probably historically not very accurate to drive on Mazda MX-5 here. Yeah, and the AI is having a party in the gravel pit. But it kind of looks like a club track too, that old school feeling. Kind of matches these Mazdas a little bit. This micro stuttering is making me not happy. I really need to figure out that NDI stream setup, but I've tried it with the two PCs with the streaming and I'm getting like similar CPU usage. It's not making much difference. It's weird. And then it's not always working reliably either. Earlier today I was doing a test stream with NDI enabled with the two PCs, and somehow the network was just slow because everything looked smooth on my NDI. Wow, holy shit. Damn, I need to do something with that smoke, I believe. Those particles slowed me down a lot. Or was it the AI in the gravel? Oi, that corner again. Well, let's do one more lap and then figure out if we're gonna drive something else or if we call it a night for today. Unless you guys have a specific mod that you would like me to check out, that you think is a must-have mod. Thompson Road. Right, I've downloaded that one too. I'd really like to check out some more car mods, if there are any good ones. car is just so stable. Again, yeah, I've tried Feldberg in the beginning. That's a really good track. It looks beautiful. Oh my god. AI, Jesus. Yeah, Poznan is another one that I did download. But the prototype on this track, I don't know. Oh, that was the wrong button. .356, the one from the thumbnail. We've driven that one also already. Sierra Leone, yeah, I've downloaded it but not tried it actually. So that might be something I want to check out. TCR, okay. Cupra coming soon. I hear good things about this car as well, so let's see. I did drive the Canyon, but not on stream, I believe. So I think I'll give that a lap as well after this. Looks also great, that one. But as I said in the beginning, it's a bit too much of a highway, in my opinion. It would be nice if it would be a little bit more twisty. I prefer those kind of roads. But I guess for driving a supercar, it's a really nice track. See if we can adjust the view a little bit here. Oof, that thing is slow. I have to get used to this again now. Even though the Mazda wasn't that quick either. Yeah, okay. Not as good as... what's going on? Screen frozen? No. Yeah, that's weird. Should work now, I guess. Switching between scenes too much. Yeah. Track is looking alright. It's not looking super stunning visually. Some of those trees look a bit weird. And yeah, the buildings and everything is not quite up to the best quality, top quality stuff I've seen. And the car also looks a bit flat in the cockpit. But the sound is quite realistic, I think. And the handling is alright too. Not as dynamic as the WTCR cars in Race Room, I would say. It's just, again, everything in Assetto Corsa that drives like on rails. That is not a historic car. The historic cars, yeah, some of them are awesome. Drifty, some are just insanely difficult to control, like that Yellowbird, I don't know. I have a better feeling in Race Room with the TCR cars, to be honest. They're more fun in my opinion. This is just, I mean, I'm not driving on the limit here, of course not. But it just feels a bit too much on rails in my opinion. And the force feedback, I don't know, I don't feel the understeer so much, or the wheel spin, you know what I mean? Maybe there isn't so much wheel spin. Does this have thing traction control? No. There's hardly any wheel spin at all coming out of the corners. I mean, this is not a... well, it is a TCR car, so it shouldn't be far off the WTCR specifications, right? Because those are TCR spec cars as well. I understand this one is a generation older, but I don't know, how much horsepower does this car have? Not much less than what they have nowadays, I would assume. I would definitely expect a little bit more wheel spin in the front. But again, I'm not saying, you know, I've never driven these cars in real life, so I'm just saying what I feel. Doesn't necessarily need to be true, but definitely feels a bit odd that there isn't more wheel spin. So let's do a quick race lap. No, I have not used the LUT generator. I'm not actually quite sure what it does. A LUT is a lookup table, but a force feedback lookup table. Can somebody explain to me what that means? What that does? Too much wheel spin in the race room. Well, if you believe the drivers, they say that there's a lot of wheel spins, so wow. So, you know, I'm very much compelled to believe the real race driver feedback. Over the grass. The sound sounds so bad, you know, even hearing the other cars, the external sound sounds pretty authentic to me. But I can definitely see how people are liking this car. It's super easy to drive, probably a lot of fun online. Super easy to control. I need to look into those LUT generators. But I mean, force feedback isn't bad. But yeah, as I said, the car just doesn't have any wheel spin. For a TCR car, I find that very strange. Also, turn in or lift off oversteer is basically non-existent. It drives like a race room with stability control and traction control and ABS. Oh my god. Well, there was a little bit of wheel spin correcting the car. No, but I mean, definitely a fun car. I bet online races are really fun with this one. Whoops. That was what happens when you start reading comments, reading chat while in the race. Let's have a look at something else. The old WTCR seems odd. The old WTCC. Well, I don't know how old, how far back you wanna go. Because WTCC has been updated like 5 times. And they are completely different from WTCR, so... Well, not completely different, but more or less power for sure. Yeah, that is a while ago. I would recommend him to give it another try now, because they feel completely different now, the WTCC cars. And the WTCR cars are in a league on their own, in my opinion. John, my FPS are stable at 60, even when I'm streaming, but there's some stuttering with the CPU. But you know, if I go back here in the history, it doesn't seem that bad, but I'm just... You can see my OBS here is at 10%-ish CPU usage while I'm streaming right here, right now. So I don't know. It doesn't seem that much. I don't have a much better CPU usage if I use a 2 PC stream setup. Let's see, what else can we try? Let's pick a track first and then we decide what car we're gonna use. Watkins Glen is looking really good. I don't know that track very well though, but that would be a good track for the prototype. Which one is better? Let's pick the open cockpit one. Same subclass. Yeah. Let's do 20 opponents and hopefully that will spare us some CPU power. There's a Villarreal track mod. I need to check that out. Is it any good? It seems like a very difficult track to mod. Oh, Thompson Road GP. Yeah, I'll try that one. Yeah, it's a shame that the headlights are not doing anything. Same as in Race Room. That's gotta be Funsicker sounds, right? You can hear that immediately. And if it's not him, then good job to whoever did them. Don't know if they're realistic. They probably are. Sounds like a V8, to be honest. Didn't really expect that sound when I first tried that car. Any games I'm looking forward to be released? Well, Dirt Rally 2, obviously. Looking forward to Assetto Corsa Competizione updates. Oh my god. There's a corner. It's another track that I don't really know. I mean, other than that, there's not much coming out. There have been already a lot of new games been released this year. Some of them good, some of them not so much. Dakar was a big disappointment. F1 2018, kind of regret buying that because it's literally the same game as last year. just with the new cars and the new track. Slightly different career mode, but those driver interviews are not really something. Oh my god, that I'm interested in. What else did come out this year? Did WRC7 come out this year or last year? Because that game was the biggest surprise for me. Did never expect that to be a good game after all the previous WRC titles, but I gotta say, I really like that game. It's really underestimated, if you ask me. I think in terms of handling, maybe Dirt Rally is a little bit better on gravel. Definitely not on tarmac. But the stages in that game are just incredibly well done. Super realistic, super tight. Got 13 different locations, epic stages with 20 plus kilometers per stage. I really encourage you guys to try WRC if you are into rally. WRC7. It's a great game. Yeah, I wish I knew this track a little bit better. I'm not driving very well because I don't know the layout. Oh yeah, Sebring. I also want to check out. Let's do a race lap first. See if we can overtake a few cars here. SC support. What is that? I had trouble setting up my controllers in the beginning, but just because the menu is shit. It's a console menu. Oh, Sim Commander, yeah. To be honest, yeah. I haven't. Yeah, I wish I could drive it in motion, but I'm not driving motion that often, to be honest. By the way, isn't there a rolling start in Assetto Corsa? Is that an option somewhere that I'm missing? Like without force feedback, no way. Oh, but you're using Sim Vibe, right, Leonard? Not motion. No rolling start, that's a shame. But okay, I mean, we got the race going. Looks nice in the sunset. Really lovely track, really well done version. I don't know if this one was scratch made, but if so, then kudos. to the creator. Yeah, it's a shame that Assetto Corsa is so CPU intensive with the AI. I really would like to do some... Wow. Holy shit, dude. Man. All that CPU usage for the AI, and then the AI is doing bullshit like that. But yeah, I mean, it's modded content, so I'm not saying this is the game's fault, you know. Sometimes people just don't put enough effort in AI for their tracks and cars. But that's again going back to my point of Assetto Corsa being a great driving simulator, but not a great racing simulator. I need to check out some online stuff, but offline it's a bit, don't know. I can't really race multiclass with 20 AIs. And even if I just do a single make race, some kind of cup race, the AI always seems to be all over the place. The tests I've done so far. This mod has great AI. Well, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, oh my goodness. Cars look good. Okay. What was the other track? Thompson GP. So this is more like an old schoolish type of track, right? Looks a bit like Rouen, French track. But with palm trees. What kind of car will we drive here? Yeah, I mean, the AI in the race room is sometimes a bit messy, but in most cases actually really fun though. I've been having a lot of fun with an old car. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out that Fulvia. Ooh, that's a nice looking car. That Martini color seems a bit off though. And this one, that's the road going version. No, not really, those are race liveries. Let's try this one. Okay, sitting very far back here. serious? Now the shifter isn't working again. Something is going on, man, with that content manager and my shifters. Let's see. Yeah, it's just doesn't recognize it sometimes. But if I go in here, it's working. But here it doesn't. So, something is being installed. What? I will just launch Assetto Corsa normally and change my gear settings there. Save? Save what? You see, it's the assignment is gone for some reason, and I even saved this preset here. Load. Yeah, now it's back. Something is going on, I don't understand, but okay. Let's go with 15 opponents, be a bit easy on the CPU. Right. I think this is gonna be the last mod, the last race that we do in this stream tonight. So thanks everybody for giving me recommendations what to try out. This track looks nice. Where, in which country is this set? Is this a real track? I don't think it is it? Oh. Jesus Christ. This car actually isn't slow. Singapore. It was a real track. Okay, interesting. I didn't know Singapore had a motorsport history. Very easy to lock the brakes here. Yeah, I have to read up on this track a little bit. The creator of Feldberg. This guy does some excellent quality tracks. Maybe he should apply at Sector 3 Studios. Oh my god, what's going on here? We're not supposed to go here. Beautiful track. Fat Alfie. Yeah, definitely respect for the quality work. Did you do any other tracks except Feldberg and this one? Seems like old school tracks. Well, I hope he's gonna do some more tracks in the future, because these are definitely some of the best quality tracks I've seen so far in Assetto Corsa. If not the best ones. Very much reminds me of Rouen, or however you pronounce that French track. If it wasn't for the palm trees, of course. The car, I feel, I don't know, I expected something more like the Alpha GTA. It is kinda, but it's not as playful. It's not a bad car though, for sure. Looks pretty good. The cockpit looks good. Everything looks good. Handbrake works. Rouen Le Isard. Yeah, that's the one I mean. Let's do some race laps. What, this is front wheel drive? Really? I didn't even realize. That explains a couple of things, yeah. Well, yeah. And this looks nice though. These old cars, beautiful liveries on this beautiful racetrack. Let's see how long it takes for the AI to ruin our race. Beautiful stuff. I think I need to go and download some Renault Alpine as well. And an R8 Gordini. Whoops, sorry. Jesus. Penalty, slow down for 5 seconds or slow down to 35 kilometers. Oh my god. Now I've ruined the race myself. Quick restart on that one. That was a lot of fun. AI braking very early here. I'm braking in the middle of the corner, dude. Whew. Well, how do I slow down for 5 seconds? Again, what the I'm lifting for 5 seconds, okay? Alright. Yeah, I know they were worth a lot of money. Really like that Lancia Fulvia, but I still prefer the Alpha GTA. That's just one of my all-time favorite cars. But I also like the Renault Alpine A110. Super nice car. All those Group 4 rally kinda cars from back then, from the 70s. Don't know why, but really like those. So we're on P5 out of 16. Let's see if we can overtake a few more cars, and then I think we'll wrap it up for tonight. Wow. This track looks beautiful. So much detail and very nicely balanced. I'm really just waiting for someone to make a good version of the Tiger Florio. That would be amazing. Then I can uninstall R-Factor 1. I saw somebody started the scratch-made version of the Tiger Florio, but there's been so many who have tried that. Or maybe not that many, but you know, it takes a lot of time to complete a project like that. And I wish him all the best luck that he will manage to complete it. Probably gonna take a while though. That Grand Prix Legends Tiger Florio was really such a milestone. Man, sorry, but my brakes were not working. And then the R-Factor conversion of the Grand Prix Legends track, which kept me busy a couple of years. But I guess, yeah, it reached its peak then. Tiger Florio racing and sim racing. Because it hasn't really been ported to any newer platform, any noteworthy or any good balanced finished version. And to be honest, it's really starting to show its age as well, so if somebody makes a new version, that will be awesome. Hey David. Thrustmaster or whatever it's called. I have it downloaded. I've drove it in R-Factor already, so I know the track a little bit. I think there's a video on my channel where I'm driving actually an Alpha GTA on that track, completely sideways. You know the road in real life. Interesting. Oh, you mean the Transfargaras and whatever it's called. Not this one that we're driving right now. Actually, I think that could be the last thing that we're doing tonight. One lap on that Transfargaras and whatever it is called. There it is. So, which version? "23 kilometers, 23, 23. They're all the same, but different directions. Fast hill climb. You mean this one? Let's see. What's a nice drifty car? The Alpha GTA is not bad for a track like this. Don't know what else we could drive. Maybe something more modern. There must be like a drifty BMW or something 28.8 GTO. Do I have that car? I don't own that one. Yeah, that's the Ferrari anniversary pack. That's the only one I haven't really bought yet. And maybe a couple other ones, but I'm not a fan of single car releases, single cars that are just by itself. But I mean, of course, these are kind of road cars. Sure. I'm just more of a motorsport fan than a car nut, if you know what I mean. So I like complete series. BMW 1M. Does it drift though? M4. This one. Let's try this one. Turn traction control off and see if it drifts. A Krapovic version. Did I not pick the right one? Let's see then. Select the livery. Yeah, that looks like a drift car. Not really my taste, those liveries. Those crazy drift liveries. Maybe the black one is alright. Let's try that. Or just white. Not that I'll see it anyway from the cockpit, so. Yeah, Akrapovic, that's a exhaust producer, right? Manufacturer. Probably not only exhausts. Let's see this then. Doesn't even sound good though. Maybe it was part of the Fonseca sound pack. I hope so. That I've downloaded. So, is there anything we need to adjust in order to make it more drifty? So, slicks, not good. Put it on road tires. Electronics, traction control, off. ABS, off. Yeah, let's see if what that does. Maybe I'm pressing the clutch, but it doesn't clutch. That's weird. And I'm going the wrong way. Seriously? I thought it was the right way. Okay. I did not know. Did not remember that corner. Man, maybe I should turn on ABS though. Game frozen again. What the f... I might have forgotten to switch to the game capture scene again. I think that's the reason. Should work now, I guess. Or... Nope. Yep. It did work. Right. I think this track might be a bit too tight for this car. Maybe LA Canyons will be easier with this car. You really need a handbrake here. Oh my god. Why does it say I'm going the wrong way? I guess maybe I should read the readme file of this track. Seriously though? Let's try traction control 1. Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to go in the opposite lane? Seriously? Oh, I guess yeah, in multiplayer that would make sense. I think this is a bit too of a twisty road for this car to drift. And when the rear kicks out, it just kicks out of nowhere, or like extremely out of control. Well, this opposite way sign is annoying. Whoa! Jesus, holy understeer. This car feels too big for this road. Well, yeah, the track is also not looking fantastic still. Like almost looks better in R factor. Nah, this car you need to drive it on a more open road like LA Canyons, I reckon. With some really long sweeping corners where you can maybe easier control a drift. But these hairpins, I don't know, man. Not a fan of this combination. But let's see if we can make it to the top of this road. Really doesn't want to turn in that car either. Maybe I should put slicks on the front and street tires on the rear. I was drifting a lot in R Factor back in the days. I mean, not drift cars, but you know, like classic cars and stuff like that, going completely sideways. Just fine with my Logitech G25 back then. I don't think it's a matter of the wheel. Yeah, this track so popular, but doesn't really look good. I mean, compare this to Feldberg or any of the other tracks we drove earlier. This is called Rocks Underground on the road. Clip that curb. Wow. I guess that's game over. Let me maybe I can find that video real quick of the R Factor version of this track. Probably misspelled. That's the one. Like I said earlier, that's one of my favorite cars. In that mod in R Factor, it was going sideways so much. Let's go over here. That car goes sideways. I loved driving that car so much in R Factor, man. Look at that drift though. I don't know about the noise it makes. Makes a great noise in real life for sure, yeah. But the sounds in that mod were not all great. Thanks, Lenny. That mod was so much fun, man. In R Factor, the Historics team made it. I think it was Niels as well involved. who's now with Racer Studios, doing some of the physics. I drove that mod so much, man. Anyway, I think this will wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed something different, bit of Assetto Corsa. Thanks everybody who was giving me some advice on which mods to check out. Let me know in the comments if you wanna see more Assetto Corsa. Leave a like on the video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and see you again very soon. Take care. Goodbye.